right, shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I would love to start by giving all honor, glory, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the sensei Akim, laboring in this truth, preaching and teaching, believing on the name Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. And peace, blessings, salutations to the men, women, and children that believe on the name Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. I wanted to do a lesson on this. I've been holding this video since earlier. I ran across this video on TikTok, and I'm sitting here, I'm watching through it again tonight, and I'm just like, I've been thinking about certain stuff after watching this, and so I wanted to let this play and make a couple points on it through the spirit. And Lord willing, this video not long, but Lord willing, it's edifying, and so I'm gonna let it roll.
Already been losing followers recently. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not here for the so I've already been losing followers recently. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not here for the numbers. But after this one, I'll probably lose a few more. And I'm fucking heated. And this isn't like a call out or call in. This is just a fucking reality check for other white people. We do not get to label anybody in the black community anything based on what they choose to do with the vote. We have to realize that regardless of the outcome of this fucking election, there is going to be violence.
And I just gotta pause it because, isn't that what our apostles and our elders have been teaching? Isn't that first and foremost, isn't that what the scriptures say? That it's gonna be wars and rumors of wars, that it's gonna be uproars of the people. We keep they did a movie this year, People don't realize that's how Esau prophesies on the left-hand side. They made a movie they made a movie this year called Civil War. They understand the things that's getting ready to take place in America, but the only ones who don't see it is the Negroes, Latinos, Native Assembly Indians. You had a stock market crash. And you know how the white man is about his money. So the stock market is crashed. America is falling. America is falling from the grip of his hands. The Most High is starting to translate this kingdom from one people to another. This the end of the end of the world. Esau is the beginning of the world. And Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. Our time is coming to truly live, and his time of reigning and living is slipping away from him. So therefore, it's causing these things like the Lord got the spirit on this man to tell you, the things that's getting ready to take place and the things that's coming. And we understand that civil wars and race wars, all these things are nigh at hand, but none of you jakes are paying attention. Y'all think the things that are happening in these other countries are just going to remain in these other countries, but no, these things are soon coming to America.
Potential violence, very real violence carried out against black men, women, and children.
And see, that's what it is. And all this, and see, it's targeted towards you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Syrian Indians. That's why we always say it's about the elect. The Lord is speeding up the time for the elect's sake. Matter of fact, I'm gonna grab the precepts as this video rolls. I'll let it play through at the end. This is Matthew chapter 24. Is that verse 13? Let me see. It's like. Let me grab maybe 10. No, 22. Matthew 24 and 22. It says, I'm going to start at 21. This is Matthew chapter 24 and 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, nor," it says, "to this time, no, nor ever shall be." And we understand that was back then at 70 AD. You know what I'm saying? And we understand that Jerusalem was besieged. They sacked the temple and all those things were destroyed. We had to flee. And we understand that happened back then. But the scriptures tell you there's no new thing under the sun. All the things that were happening back then are getting ready to happen again today. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is getting ready to destroy this place by famine, by destruction, by sword, pestilence. All the things that happened to ancient Egypt are getting ready to happen here in America, a.k.a. Babylon, a.k.a. Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So it says, Matthew 24 and 21. It says, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, to this time to come, no nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. You so short. It's about the elect. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, they ain't just rolling on Jake to roll on Jake. They trying to get to the elect. You know what I'm saying? They still doing that diligent search, trying to number the sands of the seas and the stars of the heavens. You know what I'm saying? That Israel may cease from being a nation before Yahweh Shem Shai. And we understand that that's not going to be possible. So guess what? They finna. He said what? He said. He said for the scripture say, for he know if he had but a short. He said, for the devil has come down to you having great wrath. For he knoweth that he had but a short time. Well, he understand that time is running out. This kingdom is slipping away from him. So he like, fuck that. We finna roll on these Jakes. We finna roll on these niggas. We finna roll on these Latinos. We finna roll on these Native Indians. We finna roll on them. We just gonna get them all. You know what I'm saying? But understanding that the Lord is speeding up the time. Hell, we are more shit. It seems like we just came out of the winter. Here in Cleveland, we finna go back into the winter. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be cold again soon. You know what I'm saying? We understand this is going to be the time of Jacob's trouble. You know what I'm saying? Understanding that, guess what? It's for you Negroes, Latinos, Native Assimians. So guess what? The Lord is speeding up the time for the elect's sake, because the Lord is what? He's going to deliver the elect. He's going to save the elect. He's going to protect the elect. He's going to preserve the elect. Go back from here. Let's get back here.
More than usual. Because if Trump wins, that brings about a violent America. We've already seen that. If he loses, then the meltdown from white people is going to be insane.
Well, see, it's showing you that it's inevitable. And so no matter what, whether Trump win, it's going to be civil war. Whether Kamala Harris win, it's going to be civil war. You know what I'm saying? Because Trump is pushing that vibration. And if he don't get it, then you know it's going to be an uproar. But what? Before he even said this, before you've had the apostles, you had the elders saying these same things. But it doesn't matter who wins. These things are inevitable. These things are going to take place. But we really know it's going to take place if Donald Trump don't win the election. If Donald Trump don't win the election, hell, you might as well say World War III going to pop off. You know what I'm saying? But we understand all the other prophecies got to take place, but we understand the realness that if Donald Trump isn't elected, how the rest of these white folks gonna act? You remember the January 6th ordeal down there with the Capitol? How he incited that damn riot? What the hell do you think he's gonna incite when he takes office again? All these things are getting ready to happen all over again. And literally, you Jakes are in trouble. If you ain't serving your Yahweh Shem Shai, if you haven't turned back and you haven't repented, trust me, your lives are at grave state. Judgment is getting ready to go forth for the Lord. These motherfuckers are the sword of the Lord. They're getting ready to get busy. These things are finna get ready to. All these things are getting ready to start happening to Jake because of their rebelliousness and because of their refusal to turn back to Yahweh Shem Shai. And it's always been that way. The Lord has always brought these nations against us and given us into the hand of our enemies and done certain things to us by way of our enemies because our refusal to acknowledge him, to walk in the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shem and turn to his way. And if refusal to do so, we finna see the result of what happens when you're not serving Yahweh Shem Shai. Because like he's saying it out of his own mouth. He's saying what? These things are getting ready to happen to the black people. You got it. I'm going to let the video go.
Because they will not accept that he is lost to a black woman, which means violence will also come out of that. And while y'all are out here moral grandstanding and fucking doing these purity tests, at the end of the day, this shit will not affect us. The outcome of the election will not it will not carry the weight of violence that it will carry out against black people. Come the fuck back down to reality right now. Stop policing what black people do with their vote. Period. Because at the end of the day, violence is going to come out, and it's not going to be violence towards us. And so, first,
and see, so he understand that the shit that's getting ready to take place, it don't affect his race. It don't affect these other nations. It's going to affect Jake. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's the thing. He's like, stop trying to dictate how their vote goes. Well, shit, it's the same thing over and over again. What they tried to dictate how the votes would go. How the votes would go the first time with Joe Biden and and Donald Trump. Then what? They try to dictate, and I ain't even talking about the elites, because we all know the elites are behind us. But even down to your average white, even down to the average white man, white woman, they all think the same. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the money, they all think the same. They have this they think they have this superiority over you. And so what you see is hell, even down to the vaccine, where they were trying to force people to get vaccines. Salakia, damn, where they were trying where they were trying to make people get these vaccines. You know what I'm saying? So they were trying to do all these things like that. They trying to control what you were doing. You know what I'm saying, in your lives. So how much more when they roll out this with this NDUB, when they roll out the NDUB, they're gonna be trying. That's what it's all gonna come down to. They're trying to mandate you get that, or trying to force you to get that. You know what I'm saying? To take the MOT to the B. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna be trying to force that little chip up in you. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Same thing with your vote. The same thing with the vaccine. And so the same thing with this MOT to the B, because that's what all this shit is gonna lead up to. The end of. Is what they gonna have to bring the end of, because they have to bring order out of chaos. Because they understand things are finna get real chaotic. Jacob's trouble. It's the trouble for you Negroes, Latinos, Native Assembly Indians. And so it's finna get real out here. But he understanding like, well, they ain't finna affect us, it's finna affect them.
First of all, no, the majority of white people keep, whoever's talking about revolution, y'all don't know what the fuck it takes. You aren't ready. You can't even have a conversation with your other white family members about racism without melting down, without getting scared, but you think you're going to overthrow the fucking government. Please be so fucking honest with yourself. There's so many white people right now that are so fucking delusional. Y'all want to run around and call black people this, or that. If they choose to vote for Kamala Harris, if they choose not to vote, if they choose to vote third party, whatever. That's not our fucking business. We are in this place. All this self-hatred is coming out so heavy right now from white people. Because the reality is, the reason there are genocides in all these different countries is because of white supremacy, which is an us problem.
And why? Because they trying to get rid of Jake. They ain't after these other nations. They trying to get rid of Jake. They trying to abolish Jake.
And so everybody that's angry right now should be angry at white people.
But see, that's not the thing. But guess what? That's what he's saying, but that's not the facts. He said for the devil know if he have a short time, devil is coming down to you having great wrath, because he know if he have a short, devil has come down to you having great wrath because he know if he have a short time. Salaki. So these devils finna get ready to make a move. You finna start seeing civil war. And guess what? These motherfuckers is loaded up for civil war. They got guns. They got the ammunition. Hell, we forget it was a while back where Jake ran up on a bunch of Edomites and they were riding around in the military in a fucking military tank. They got shit that you don't understand that they got. These motherfuckers understand what's at risk, what's at stake. They understand. And so they ready to fight. These motherfuckers ready to fight for this American dream.
We're here because of us. We have the very fact that we have Donald Trump as a choice for president is a result of white supremacy. So all this energy you have for everybody else, any other community, all this fucking anger you have, use it constructively to help deconstruct and decolonize your mind and to work towards destroying white supremacy. Do that. Leave black people the fuck alone. Let's focus on us, period.
And see, when we're going to touch that point, he said, let's focus on us, period. We're going to keep that in mind and precept for that. But, you know what I'm saying? First, I want to grab this real quick. I don't want to be too long. You know what I'm saying? We grab a couple precepts and we'll close. But this is, let me see, this is 2nd Esdras 16. No, I wanted 15. Second Esdras 15. No, Salakia. We'll get that, but I'm going to grab this right quick. This is Psalms chapter 64, right? Psalms chapter 64. Because what he said, it says, it says a Psalm of David. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life, from fear of the enemy. So that's what they was praying, and that's what we should be praying. Preserve our life from fear of the enemy, because this devil is getting ready to come. These motherfuckers finna get ready to roll on you, Jakes. It's a time of Jacob's trouble, and it's coming by way of our enemies. You know what I'm saying? But you still got Jakes out here trusting in Esau Edom. You still got Jake trusting in them fucking white lies that they telling. You know what I'm saying? Those smooth words, not understanding that war's in his heart. That he's looking for a way to overthrow you dumbass Jakes. You know what I'm saying? He's getting ready to come down on Jake, on Israel. You know what I'm saying? It says what? Verse 2, it says, hide me from the counsel. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. What? Esau, beginning with Esau Edom, chiefly Esau Edom. They're the border of wickedness. It says, from the insurrection, right? From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Let's go into this word insurrection. Let's go into this word insurrection. It says insurrection is the throng and company, right? And it says to be in a tumult or commotion. And is that not what's getting ready to happen? When you read it in the NLT, it says, hide me from the plots of this evil mob, from this gang of wrongdoers. And so they finna gang up on you, goddamn Jakes, and finna roll on you in units, from the elites all the way down to the average, from the average Edomite citizen. You know what I'm saying? That bear arms. It says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whip their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Who the perfect? That's you Negroes, Latinos, Native Assembly Indians that have the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They have the testimony of Hamashiach Yahushai. It says, suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. It says they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares and privily. They say, who shall see them? And that's exactly how they feel. Hell, you got you got a bunch of Jakes rallying behind Donald Trump, and here y'all is rallying behind him. You got a lot of Jakes lobbying for Kamala Harris, and here she ain't even no motherfucking Jake. You know what I'm saying? And you got Jakes rallying behind it. You know what I'm saying? But they putting y'all in hope. Putting you in hope for the wrong things. They thinking they got Jake mind so fixated that they gonna do something to help you when they ain't never did shit to help you. They gonna put your ass in hope, and the moment they get the spot that they looking to get, it's gonna be a big fuck you like it's always been. It's Yahweh Shem Yahushai that say he'll never leave us nor forsake us, but he'll be with us. He'll be with us always, even until the end of the world. But see, Jake don't want to hear that. Jake continue to pull away the shoulder. Jake continue to transgress the law, statute, commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Not understanding the things that are getting ready to befall America, aka Babylon, they're coming by way of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The Heavenly Father's orchestrating these things. So the person that's orchestrating these things is the only person that's going to be able to deliver you from the things that's coming. It says, they encourage themselves in the evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent serve. Both the inward thought of every one of them, all the way from the elites all the way down to the average fucking Edomite. He says what? He said both the inward thought of every one of them in the heart is deep. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. You know what I'm saying? So the Most High get ready to do away with these devils. You know what I'm saying? The main arrow being those ICBMs. The Most High get ready to shoot out those ICBMs. Because all this shit taking place, you still got war brewing, Civil War, and World War III. The second war passed, the third war coming quickly, and it's on the way. You see it. We watching all these things take place. We understand that World War III is going to pop off. We just got more things to take place first. It says, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, suddenly shall they be wounded. It says, so shall they make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And is that not what you see? Their own tongue is falling upon themselves. Hell, you got their own kind telling on them. Not to worry about the blacks, but to worry about themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got all these things taking place, but Jake ain't considering. It says, and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider of his doing. Because once all these things start to truly take place, everybody's going to have no choice but to acknowledge Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the one that's truly doing these things. It says, the righteous shall be glad in the Lord and shall trust in him, and the upright in the heart shall glory. Why? That's the elect. Because he's speeding up the time to deliver them and to protect the elect. The Lord is, even though this is the time of Jacob's trouble, the Most High is going to do great things for the elect. And they're going to be married. They're going to be happy. And they're going to praise the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But two-thirds of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Assembly Indians that refuse to come back and turn to Yahweh Shem Yahushai, y'all getting ready to be confounded. running after Donald Trump, running after Kamala Harris, running after these vain things, running after these idols, and all these things are getting ready to leave you confounded, right? We're going to go from here. We're going to get this Matthew, not Salakia. We're going to get this second Esdras. Get the second Esdras 15, right? It says, matter of fact, start at 1 and I'll jump. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. Right? These are the things that we speaking out against the nation Israel. But the Most High is putting the spirit on other Edomites. He's putting the spirit on these other nations to show you what's getting ready to take place. It's on all sides. It says, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. It says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them that trouble thee, which speak against thee. So we ain't even worry about what y'all say no more. We ain't worry about none of your scoffing. We ain't worry about none of your mocking. We ain't worry about none of that, none of the bullshit you say. All you know is you better be paying attention to the things that's taking place, because this is getting ready to affect you in a horrific way. It says what? For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And that's what's getting ready to happen to a lot of Jays. They finna get ready to die in their unfaithfulness. Because they were unfaithful to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They didn't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, nor did they trust in the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Therefore, they finna get ready to be confounded, and they're finna die horrific deaths. Right? I'm gonna jump down. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna jump down to I'm going to jump to 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. You know what I'm saying? So it says, whoa, that means death and destruction, right? It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And that's what's getting ready to happen. These motherfucking white folks finna pull out all their artillery. They finna pull out all the stops. They getting ready to roll on you Negroes, Latinos, Native Assembly Indians. Especially if you let Kamala Harris get a black vote. It says what? It says, for the sword and their destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. And that's what we finna see happen. You know what I'm saying? That's literally what you about to see happen. It says, and swords in their hands, for there should be sedition among men. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into this word sedition in the online etymology. Let's go into this word sedition real quick. What it says? Rebellion, uprising, revolt, factious, commotion in the state, concerted attempt to overthrow civil authority. And what he said, he said, and that's what you're gonna see. That's what you're gonna see these white folks to do. They're gonna try to overthrow civil authority. They're gonna try to do these things. You had one Edomite talking about not paying their taxes. These motherfuckers trying to come up against the government. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna happen. Especially if Donald Trump ain't elected. It says violent strife between factions, civil or religious disorder, riot, rebelliousness against authority. And that's what you finna see. And directly, it says civil disorder, dissension, strife, rebellion, unity, literally a going apart, separation. So that's what you finna see. You finna see a great separation. You finna see a great separation. You even gonna see a separation, you know what I'm saying, with the righteous and the wicked. There's going to be all types of things taking place in the latter days, and the Most High is causing all these things to happen because His word is true. It's not going to return it to Him void. But the only ones that the Most High is going to protect are the elect, the ones that have turned back to Him and repented and modeled their lives according to the law, statutes, commandments, and the things that you found written in the scriptures. And everybody else is going to be hung out. It says, Salakia, going back to the precept, it says, sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. So when all this shit go down, they ain't gonna be wanting to hear what the fuck Kamala Harris got to say, Donald Trump, or anybody else that's set up above them. You know what I'm saying? That's set over the people to keep everything in order, because that's why all these things are in place, to keep people in order. But guess what? There is going to be no order. That's why they're going to have the NDUB, because they're going to try to issue an order out of KO. It says, it's regarding their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. You know what I'm saying? So that's those are the things that we're getting ready to experience here in America. You know what I'm saying? These things are nigh at hand. And like I said, what he said, all fingers point back to Esau Edom. All fingers point back to the what? The ones of the border of wickedness. Matter of fact, we're going to grab this and we'll grab the precept and we'll close. It's Malachi chapter 1 and 4. It says, whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So the Lord got indignation against these Edomites for forever. They're the border of wickedness. They're beginning of wickedness. The wickedness begins with Esau, Edom. But we're gonna go from here. We're gonna get this and we close. This is 2 Thessalonians 3, because he said we're supposed to be worried about themselves. It says we're gonna start at what was it, 2? Yep, this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. I'm going to start at 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. The one I'm going to read reading in the NLT, it says, don't be fooled by what they say, for that day will not come until there's a great rebellion against the Most High, and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the one who brings destruction. And he's being revealed. It's Esau, Edom. The beginning of sin, the beginning of wickedness. He's being revealed. Their own tongues are falling upon themselves. You got Edomites calling out Edomites. It says, who opposes and exalting himself above all that is called the Most High. Is that not what this devil does? It says, or that is worship, so that he and the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. It says, remember ye that when I was with you, I told you these things. And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in this time. And this is the time that he's being revealed in. Everybody's pointing his hands at this goddamn devil. Even these other nations. It says, for the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now will let until he be taken out of the way. And when you read it in the NLT, it says, for this lawlessness is already at work secretly, and it will remain secret until the one who is holding it back steps out of the way. And the Most High is beginning to step out of the way, because everybody's pointing their fingers at this goddamn so-called devil. You know what I'm saying? The only ones that don't see that this devil is the enemy is you Jakes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think he your friend. Y'all think he's for your benefit. Not understanding he uses you for his game and uses you for gain and throws you away at the end. You know what I'm saying? The only one that's for our profit is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the one who chose the nation of Israel. But you Jakes are getting ready to find out about Jacob's trouble. You getting ready to find out about the fear of the Lord. You get ready to learn the fear of the Lord. You get ready to learn the righteous indignation of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You finna learn what's going to happen, what happens when you choose not to walk in the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Lord, willing, this video was edifying. I'm going to end giving all honor, glory, and infinite praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to end giving double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations to the sincere Akim, laboring in this truth, preaching the teaching, believing on the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Peace, blessings, salutations to you men, women, and children that believe on the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Till the next time I say Kwam Yashala, Shalom.